Hey there, fellow budget travelers. Checking in today with you guys to talk to you about travel agents. So I get this question a lot about what is a travel agent, what can they do, how can they help you, and do we even bother to use them? So let's start with your first question. So your first question is usually, what is a travel agent? What can they do for me? Well, here's your answer. They can book you normally cruises, group tours, FIT, which is flexible independent travel, which means we can book you hotel stays, tours, flights, transfers even, all packaged together in one price point. So for example, if you were flying to Paris and you were like, Jen, I want a flight, a hotel, I want a private transfer from the airport to hotel, I want maybe a couple of small group tours, or I want a private tour included in there, and I want a nice hotel, right? So we're packaging it all together for one price, and then they manage your trip for you. So they might recommend some places for you to go. That would be a good travel agent. Not all are like that, so keep that in mind. But anyways, they are getting you a wholesale price. So usually they give you one price, they don't break it down, but that's because the vendors are giving them one price for all of these items, and then you are being passed on the discount. Now, the next question I get is, well, Jen, how do they get paid, right? How do we get paid? People can't work for free nowadays, right? So how they get paid is through these other vendors. For example, hotels, cruise lines, airlines, but not so much. We'll get to that in a moment. But how they're getting paid is kickbacks from your trip, but not from you, not necessarily. Okay, so that is a huge misconception we get a lot. People think, oh, you're marking this up. Oh, you're adding on fees. And that's not always the case. If you don't know a travel agent or you've never used one, definitely ask. Ask if they charge fees, but most that I know do not charge fees. And that is a great asset for you to have on your side in case you have questions about your trip, questions about the destination, because that's what the travel agent there is really there for. Another great reason to work with a travel agent is because if you're not well traveled, which is totally fine, we all have to start somewhere, right? How do you know where to go? How do you know where to stay? How do you know what areas are safe, or even how to get around, or what's the best local restaurant in that area? Well, I would hope, from my perspective, Jen, as your travel agent, would know those things. So if someone came to me and said, I want to go to Asia, I want to go to Europe, and they know where they want to go, even better. Then maybe I can give them some insight into that destination and what kind of experience they're going to have. On the other hand, if you come to me and you tell me, this is the kind of experience I want to have, but I don't know where to go, another great resource is a travel agent, because a travel agent could tell you, you know what? You don't want to stay in that place, or you don't want to go to that city. I think you are better fit for this other place, this other country, this other city, because a lot of times your travel agent starts to get to know you. The more trips you take with them, you bring your family, you bring your friends, and now they can help you find the place that's best for you. And that's at no extra charge. Ready to work with a travel agent but don't know where to start? You can always drop in my comments or send me an email to my business email, and I'm happy to help you guys plan your next amazing trip.